Hi, it's Friday, March 5th, and it's about 10 o'clock at night, so I'm late doing my check-in. I had hoped to be able to do it this morning, but time just got away from me. Um, I did 6 miles on the treadmill today, and half of that was running. Can you believe it? Um, yeah, this whole running thing. I'm kind of getting into it. I did yoga. I prayed. I read. Um, I read another book in Proverbs today. I think I mentioned that I love Proverbs, but this book that I'm reading all about understanding um, the power, like the purpose and the power of women. And the chapter that I read, it was all about, the woman as the enhancer. And so it talked about, women being a helpmate to men, and that it's just in our nature to be able to like help the man realize their vision. And I thought that was very interesting because I think at one point or another, we all think about, like, why are we here? And um, what is the gift that God has given me? And what's my purpose? And I've always, for me, it's always come down to helping. Like, I've just felt like I was just put here to be a help, you know, and it's very difficult for me not to want to help. Like I'd help my worst enemy if I had the ability to help them. I just think that um, if you can be helpful, you should. Um, it also, talked about, you know, regardless of whether or not you're married or not, that you should be a help to man, whether it's your father, your brother, your, male friends, whatever. But as a woman, um, that's what you should do. It also talked about the fact that women are far more sensitive than men, and that they can, you know, adapt and kind of absorb things from their surroundings and their environment. And I was just reading all this and kind of thinking about my own life, and that it's very important for a woman to be discerning about who she helps and the relationships that she has with people, um, because you can do a lot, to be of help to somebody else. But if you're placed in a position asked to be helpful to someone else, and it's just not comfortable, like you're adapting or you're being submissive, but you're not really getting anything back, that you will at some point in time as a woman just get fed up with it. And I saw, or anyway, as I was reading, I for sure felt like that was me. Um, I think that I have always been a person that was willing to help, if I was in a relationship. Um, it was okay, where are we trying to go? What are we trying to do? And I could take an idea, I could take a goal, and, just put all my energy into helping to realize that. And over time, I found that, you know, if the person that I was helping, like if it ended up being where I was the only one that had follow through on things, that over time it ended up being very frustrating. And so I know in one relationship, I was very patient for a very long time until I just get tired and I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. And in the next relationship that I was in, I felt like I was still that person that helped. Like, okay, you're trying to achieve something. Let me just go all in and let me do everything I can to help us, realize these goals. And, I think in that relationship, I ended up feeling very much taken advantage of. And I got very much burned out after that. And I think, and gosh, that's been, it's probably been 5 years. So I felt like, yeah, I'm just not interested. I don't think I want to take a chance again. That didn't work for me, and I'm just somebody that doesn't like to repeat um, painful situations. Um, and so, yeah, I think I just got to this point where I'm just not very trusting anymore, or I don't feel comfortable just being me and being myself and being that type of helpmate, more because I feel like I have to protect myself these days. And so maybe one day I'll get over that. Maybe I'll have to figure that out. I have to figure out how to trust again. I have to figure out how to trust myself, trust other people. Um, I think I've closed myself off a bit. So anyway, it's very thought provoking. I'm not sure what to do about it right in this very moment, but I at least want to acknowledge that truth for myself. So anyway, that's what I was thinking today. I enjoy the book. I look forward to the next chapter tomorrow. On my MEPS check-in, mentally, I'm feeling good. I'm clear. I'm not anxious. I'm not nervous. I'm not afraid. In general, um, emotionally, I am feel pretty good. Feel pretty good. Um, physically, it's 10 o'clock at night, so I'm a little bit sleepy. But other than that, I feel really good. And spiritually, I feel good as well. I feel connected. I feel like I'm definitely strengthening my spiritual relationship with God, and I'm I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying the connectedness. I'm enjoying the being intentional about what I'm grateful for. And really, I find that focusing on God and being thankful and being intentional about setting aside time every day for that relationship, just it does wonders for the soul, it does wonders for the mind, it does wonders for the body. So I'm definitely enjoying it. I'm finding it very interesting. I told somebody today that, you know, turning your life over to God and really embracing what it means to be a Christian and letting go of yourself and, all these worldly desires that you may have had, um, and just really giving yourself to God. It's not a one and done kind of deal. It is it's something that you need to be disciplined about. It's almost like you have to recommit yourself to it every day and be intentional every day, because it's so easy, to kind of get high on life when everything is great in your life, and um, push God off to the side and kind of forget, or just take God for granted. Not that you forget about him, but you take him for granted, and you don't feel like you have to say, hey, thanks for being here for me today. Thanks for all you do today. Thanks for waking me up this morning today. Thank you for the ability to do what it is that I do each and every day. You know, it's easy to set them off to the side. It's easy to forget that's where your strength comes from. It's easy to get caught up in who you are and what you've accomplished and what it is that you can do, and really thinking that you're in control and everything is about you. um, and you can accidentally get lost in that. um, so yeah, um, I'm enjoying being intentional about my relationship. I'm enjoying being intentional about reading his word, and reading other books that are thoughtful and that just give me a new perspective and appreciation and direction for my daily walk. um, and it just makes me feel so good, and so I'm happy about that. So spiritually connected is a wonderful thing. So that's my check-in for today. I know I rambled just a little bit, but I wanted to make sure that I followed through on my intention in doing this video journal every day. So there you have it. Have a good night.